Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. We're back with some more 1961 baseball, and this is game 3 of the 1961 season for the New York Yankees. And again, they're taking on the Kansas City Athletics at Yankee Stadium. And the pitching matchup today is Jerry Walker, going up against the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford. Let's go to and look at the starting lineup for the visiting Kansas City Athletics. Got Jerry Lumpy leading off, playing second. Dick Hauser batting second, playing short. Norm Sebring playing left, batting third. Leo Posada is batting cleanup, playing right field. Thornberry is batting fifth, playing first. Tuttle's playing center field, batting sixth. Carey is going to be batting seventh, playing third base. Sullivan's going to be doing the catching, batting eighth. And like I said, your starting pitcher is Jerry Walker. And now your New York Yankees starting lineup. We're going to make some changes here probably. Yeah. Going to move Lopez down in the lineup. We'll move Q back up in the lineup. And we're going to move Roger and Mick up. So we'll move Yogi down here. There we go. Oh, that didn't move old Mick. Right. Here we go. Now we'll move Mick back up. There we go. Alrighty, let's get to the Yankee Stadium for the start of this game. Here we go, folks. First pitch from the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford the Lumpy. And that is going to be a pop up to the third baseman. Boyer's underneath of it and makes the play. One down here in Yankee Stadium. Alrighty. Up next is Dick Hauser. And 43, that's going to be a comebacker to the mound. Whitey's up with it, throws over the Moose, and that is 2 down. Matter of fact, that's not a comebacker. That's a strikeout for Mr. Chairman of the board. Whitey's got the X. That's a strikeout. Here comes Sebring. And he's going to pop up third also. So that's 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the first. With your Yankees coming up to bat now. Leading off the bottom of the first is Tony Kubek playing short. And he's going to single in the left center. Start this game off with a base hit. Here comes Bobby Richards up next with a runner on first. Nobody out. And that ball is hit up the back to the pitcher, and his only plays the first. So Quebec makes it down the second. That leaves one out. And Roger Maris up. And Roger with a 32. He's going to fly out the Posada in right field. And Quebec's going to tag up, head over to third. 2 down now, runner on third from Mickey Mantle. And Mick's going to ground out the carry over at third. Yankees leave one on. We go to the top of the second, nothing. Posada's up now. Let's see what Leo can do here against Whitey. 54. And that is going to be a fly out. 32. It's a fly out the right field. Maris camps underneath it. Alrighty, Thornberry up now. Playing first today. And he's going to pop up to the shortstop. Quebec gets underneath that. That's 2 away. Here comes Tuttle. With a 31, he's going to walk. First walk issued by Whitey. First runner on first, 1-2 down for carry. And he hits the ball over to Quebec. Quebec's going to go the long way over to first to get him, and that's 3 down. So the A's leave a runner on first. So we go to the bottom of the second. Here comes Moose. Had a hell of a game last game, and this ball is deep. This ball is back. This ball is going over the right field. And how about that, folks? Moose back-to-back games with a home run. Yes, indeedy. Moose scaring gets the Yankees on the board. Here comes Yogi. And Yogi's going to single to center. All of a sudden, they're getting the walker. And brings Lopez up. Runner on first. And a 15. Uh-oh, what's that? Hit by a pitch. They nail him right in the backside. Gives us first and second. Nobody out for Clint Boyer. See what he can do. And he pops up to the shortstop. Hauser gets under that. That's 1 away. That brings up Whitey. Whitey's not too bad of a hitting pitcher. And I'll say he's not, because he's going to single over short. And Lopez is going to stop at second. And how about that, Whitey? Whitey drives in a run, helps his cause. Still first and second for Quebec. And he hits into the old 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. But Yankees scored 2 on the Moose Scaring home run. And Whitey Ford single. Take a 2-0 lead here in the third. Do up as Sullivan, Walker, and back to the top of the lineup. And Sullivan gets a hold of one. And he singles into right field. And Walker's going to try to sacrifice him over here. Nobody out. 30 on the sacrifice. And he gets the job done. And that gives you a runner on second with one down for Lumpy. .34, that's a 31. It's going to be a fly out. The runner's going to hold, hits that ball out to Mick. Ain't going to test the mix on him. Brings Dick Hauser up with 2 down now. Runner on second for the A's. And he's going to ground out to Boyer, and he's going to go the long way across the diamond. Throw Dick out at first. And that's it for the top of the third, with your score still 2-0 Yanks. All righty. Bobby Richard leads off the bottom of the third. And he's going to fly out to left field. Sebring's underneath it. Makes the catch. And the corn brings up Roger. And Roger's going to single to center. How about that? Gets on for the Mick. Runner on first. One out. Here comes Mickey. And kiss that baby goodbye. Mick goes the opposite way and hits it down the left field line for a home run, folks. The Mick's first home run of the year. And now it's 4-0 Yankees. How about that? Here comes Moose. He's had a home run. He's 1-for-1 with that home run. And he's going to just get under this one. Out in left field. He almost turned on it. Sebring's got enough room out there and makes the catch. That's 2 away. Here comes Yogi, everybody's favorite catcher. And Yogi's going to fly out to left field also. But the Yankees scored 2 on Mickey Mantle's home run here in the bottom of the third. Mick said that fastball wasn't fast enough. All righty, here comes the A's, top of the fourth, down by 4. Sebring up the bat. And that's going to be a strikeout, I believe. Yep. He strikes out Sebring. How many strikeouts is that today so far for Whitey? I think that's his second. Let's see here. Is that Whitey's second strikeout? I don't want that. There we go. I don't see it just for the day on there. One walk. I hit 2 Ks. Yeah, 2 Ks. I thought it was 2 Ks. All right, it brings up Posada. And he was going to walk Posada. One down, runner on first. Here comes Thornberry. And that might be a double play ball. Nope. Unable. No, that's a strikeout. Whitey with his third strikeout. Gets Thornberry. Here comes Tuttle. And he strikes out Tuttle. How about that? Strikes out the side with a walk in between there. Whitey's throwing some heat there today, and that curveball's looking pretty darn good too. Up comes Lopez. And Lopez is going to ground out the third. Carry up with it, throws over the Thornberry. Lopez is retired. Here comes Boyer. And he's going to ground out to Hauser at short. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes Whitey, who's drove in a run today with a single. And Whitey got a hold of this. Hey, Whitey's not a bad hitting pitcher. And Whitey's going to double. How about that? Whitey doubles to right center field. Jeez, you Pete's. How about that? That brings up Quebec, a runner on second, and it's Whitey Ford. 2 for 2 today. And Quebec's going to fly out to left field. So got the base hit, but they strand Whitey at second. Carey will lead off the top of the fifth here. Scores 4-0. And Carey walks. That's Whitey's third walk of the day. Brings up Sullivan with a runner on first. And let's see. That's a fielder's choice. And they get the lead runner. Hits it over to Bobby, and he goes over to Quebec, but they're not able to turn the double play here. One out. We'll let Walker bat. One out, runner on first. And he gets a hold of this one. How about that? But it's hit right to Boyer. He throws over to first. And gets Walker. Nice. Squared that one up, but they had him played perfect. Here comes Lumpy up. Runner on second, 2 outs. And again, they're picking on the wrong guy, hitting that ball down to Boyer. He comes up with it and throws over to first. Retire the side. So they strand Sullivan at second. Go to the bottom of the fifth with your score still 4-0. Bobby Richards leads it off. And he's going to pop up to the second baseman. Lumpy's underneath of that one. One down, brings up Roger. And they don't want no parts of the Maris. I don't understand that. Mick's done hit one home run off of him. Here comes Mick up. Hit a 2-run homer. Runner on first again. And he don't want no part of the Mick either. He walks to Mick. Here comes Moose. And Moose has hit a home run. He has 2 home runs on the season. Moose does. Okay, we got first and second. 1 out for Scouring. And I think he's going to drive some runs in here. Singles over short. And Mick's going to stop at second. Still got first and second, 1 out. The bullpen's starting to maul around down there. Here comes Yogi up now with Scouring at first, Mick at second. And Yogi being Yogi. Double to left. Runner scores. And Moose is going to stop at third here. So where was that double hit to? That double was hit to left. Brings up Lopez, second and third. 6-0. We're going to let Walker pitch to Lopez. And he flies out the right. And Scouring's going to tag up and score. And Yogi's going to hold it second. It's 7-0. Runner on second now. This will probably be Walker's last. Well, he'll pitch to Whitey if Boyer gets on, but 32. He's going to 26. He's going to ground out the second, lumps up with it, throws over to first. But the Yankees had 3 more big runs. Opened up a nice margin here. Here comes Dick Hauser. And he's going to ground out the Quebec. Here comes Norm. And Norm got a hold of this one. And he's going to double over first down that right field line. Here comes Posada with a chance to get on the board here. And he flies out the left. And Lopez is going to hold Sebring at second. 2 down now for Thornberry. Thornberry gets a hold of one. And that ball is back. That ball is deep. And that's to the deepest part of this ballpark, folks. How about that? Thornberry hits it out over the monuments. Home run to center field. Man, showing the power there. Gets Kansas City on the board. It's now 7-2. Here comes Tuttle. And that's strike one to Tuttle. And he strikes Tuttle out after that home run. But the A's get on the board with that home run by Thornberry. And I think we're going to make a double switch here. Take Walker out of the game here. Find the third baseman. Casey's going to come in. That's what we're going to do here. And we got to figure out who's going to pitch to. So Tuttle's going to come out of the game. Casey's going to come in the game. And who are we bringing in the pitch here? Got Q back. Got a bunch of lefties coming up, don't we? Let's see what we got coming up here. We got Whitey, Hubeck, and Richards. Got a bunch of lefties. So we're bringing Knuckhall to do the pitching. And he'll take over for Joe will come in, and he'll bat in the 6 hole. And who did we bring in? Casey. And so we need an outfielder, not a third baseman. Let's relook at this. Let's relook at this here. So we need a center fielder is what we need. Bring in Hank Bauer. That's what we'll do. Bring in Hank. Put him in the 9 hole. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, folks. Hey, Mike, Ken, Glad y'all stopped by. Oh, I'm loving this, Mike. Yeah, this is awesome. Like I say, I love playing Appa, and now with this keeping the stats, can't go can't go wrong with it. Yes, I think it's a good replay too, Ken. Well, that's all right, Mike, if you got to go. But yeah, this is if you like playing board baseball games, this is well worth it. This ability to be able to play any board game you want and then put the results in here and let it keep the stats is awesome. I mean, completely awesome. Okay, new call. Joe pitching against Whitey here in the bottom of the sixth. Score 7-2 Yanks. And Whitey is going to pop up to the catcher. Brings Q back up. And Quebec gets a hold of one off of Joe. And that ball is gone over the right field fence. Quebec turns on that baby right down the line. And it's over the 306 mark here at Yankee Stadium back in 1961. Not 314, but 306. How about that? Tony's first home run of the year. Oh, cool. I don't think it's hard at all, Ken. What I got here, and let me show you. Go to add an extra camera here and show you what I got. This is what I got. I got the board here, cards laid out around well, not the board anymore. It's a booklet. I'm used to saying board. First game I got from Apba had them big old boards. So I got the booklet laying out and the cards around it and the laptop right in front of it. Oh, Michael P. Yeah, it's got Status Pro built into it. It is awesome. If you like Status Pro, my buddy loves Status Pro, Troy Carter. I was an Appa fan. We used to play back in '80s together. Like I say, he used Status Pro and I would use Appa. We took turns playing different years and projects. Yep. But like I say, it is awesome. Can't go wrong. But that's how I got it set up, Ken. Like I say, it don't take up much room. I got to spread out more than what I have to. I mean, if I wanted to put these cards in a bigger pile instead of spreading them out, I got starting pitchers up here. I got the bullpen. I got the bench air. Here's the starting lineup, pitcher, and then over here you can't see off cameras. Starting lineup for the Yankees. So yeah, it's not bad, not bad at all. Alrighty, let's get back to the game here. And here we go. Got Bobby Richards up, 1 out after Quebec's big home run. And here we go. Uh-oh. And Bobby gets a single to right. Uh-oh, Joe, you don't have very good stuff all of a sudden here. They're turning on this. Bobby goes the other way. Sends that ball in the right, and here comes Roger. You don't want to mess around with Roger Maris. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, not a problem, Ken, bud. Yep. Oh, yeah, exactly. And that's what's so great about it, Mike, is like I say, you can input the game with rolling the dice instead of using the fact action cards and stuff on there. Yep. Okay, here's Roger, runner on first. And they're going to walk Roger. Roger's second walk of the game. Brings up Mick, who's homered and walked. We got runners on first and second, one out. Mick grounded out the first inning. After that, he'd like to say he's walked and hit a home run. Here we go. First and second for Mick. And they walk Mick. Walks, the base is loaded for Moose. Here comes Moose scouring. Base is juiced. No place to put Moose. And there is no place to put Moose. He throws one right down the middle of the plate, folks. And Moose scouring is on fire here at the beginning of this year. Hits that ball back, up into the cheap seats in center field. I mean, I take some power. Thornberry hit one up there. And that's a grand slam salami, folks. How about that? And this game just got ugly. It was pretty ugly, but it is completely ugly. This thing's been whooped with an ugly stick. Brings up Yogi, nobody on. And it is 12-2. Sure. These athletics just shaking their head now. Sure, just wanting to get out of town. Here comes Yogi. And Yogi's going to be part of this hit machine. Well, what's he going to do? A 52 in the second column. He's going to single to right. And he's 3 for 4. To say he turned on that one. Here comes Lopez up. Only one out. And a 26. Is that going to be a double play? No, that's going to be a fielder's choice. Ball hit down to Lumpy. He's going to go over to second. Throws over to Dick, but they're unable to turn the double play. Get the lead runner, though. Brings up Boyer with a runner on first. And Boyer gets a hold of one. How about this? The Yankees can't be stopped here today. And he's going to double. Yes, he is. He doubles over third. And that's going to bring in Lopez with 2 outs. He's running all the way. That brings up Whitey with a runner on second. Here we go. Sure. 13-2. And they strike out Whitey to end this massacre here. 6 runs in the 6th inning. The 4 big ones coming off of Moose's home run. Grand slam. Whitey's on cruise control. With this big of a lead, we might bring in Dorn or somebody like that just to get him some work. We'll see here. It's only the 7th inning. We don't want to talk too soon. Here comes Carey up. 56. That's going to be a pop up to the shortstop. 34. Here comes Sullivan. And an 18. Oh, that could be trouble here. Singles to left. No, sorry, that ain't a single. That's an error on Quebec. Yeah. He bobbles the ball and unable to get Sullivan. Here comes Hank Bauer. Came in the game playing right field. And runner on first, one down, and he beats out an infield hit. How about Hank showing off the legs early in the season? That ain't going to happen too often, that's for sure. Yeah, Hank ain't going to beat out too many infield hits. Brings up Lumpy, top of the order here. First and second, A's trying to make some noise, make this game a little respectable. Maybe knock old Whitey out. And look at this, a 22, that's a 7. Single to the left, runner scores. Sullivan, let's see here. He's going to hold it third. It's going to load them up. Going to load the bases up. They're going to station the station. That ball hit the left. Sullivan ain't going to try to take on Lopez's arm, especially down by that much. All right, bases juice for Dick Hauser. Hey, Al. Glad you joined, man. Check out Al's channel. He's been playing some baseball and just did some wrestling last night, some boxing. And look at this. Whitey's getting tired, it looks like. Walks in a run here. Hauser walks, keeps the bases juiced. Like I say, I might have did an announcer jinx here. And here comes Sebring up with the bases jammed. And he hits a ball deep to center field, but that's out in Death Valley. Mick makes the catch. And that ends the inning. But they do get one run, one unearned run. Makes it 13-3. I was only 2 outs, huh? Okay, let's get your shit straight here then. So 63, and that was a 31. I think that's going to drive in a run then. No runners hold. They're not going to try to mess with Mick's arm. And now a 35 with bases loaded, and he struck him out. And that'll end the inning. Got a little ahead of myself there. We make it to the 7th inning stretch. Cue back up. And here we go. Pitch to Tony. And that's going to be a fly out to left field. Sebring's all over that. Here comes Bobby Richards. And he's going to ground out the third. Carry up with it. Fires over the first, 2 down. Comes Roger. And they're going to walk Roger again. I think Roger's walked like twice. This will be his 3rd walk, I believe. Yeah. Roger on. Brings up Mick. Mick will turn around and bat from the right side. And he's going to beat out an infield hit here. How about Mick? We got first and second. And Moose, I mean, he's just not who you want up if you're an A's fan. He is just hitting the cover off the ball. He's hitting .357 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs this year so far. Sure. The Moose is on the loose. And they don't want no part of the moose. They walk him. Walk the moose. Here comes Yogi. And they walk Yogi. Walk in a run. This is crazy, folks. Walks in a run. Must be getting tired. Here's Lopez now. 54. That's a 32. He's going to fly out. He flies out the right field. And that'll do it. Yanks get another run now. We got Thornberry, and then Joe's due up with have a pitch hitter here. We'll keep an eye on Whitey. He was kind of struggling there in the 7th. I'd like to get him through this 8th inning. He's due up second. If not, we might do a double switch here. You want to? Yeah, let's do a double switch. We're going to bring in Johnny. Play left field. Bring in Johnny to play left field. First, let's see who we're going to pitch here. We'll bring in Rhino. Let Rhino get some work before we trade him off to LA. We'll bring in Rhino to pitch. And we'll bat him 7th, where Lopez is. Okay. Then we'll bring in Johnny Blanchard. They go out in left field. And he'll bat 9th. All righty. And here we go with Thornberry up the bat against Dorn. And he walks Thornberry to start this 8th inning. Not what we wanted, but if you know old Rhino, he comes in here and he'll walk the bases loaded and then strike out the side. So now we need a pitch hitter. Let's see here. We'll put Casey up here and bring Casey in. Wayne Casey will come in here to pitch it with a runner on first against Rhino. An 18. That might not play out well for the Yankees here. First on an error. Another error on Quebec. And it's only a 1-base error. Runner stops at second. That's how the A's got a run in the 7th, was an unearned run because of Quebec. Now we got first and second, nobody out. Here's Sullivan. And this might be what the doctor ordered here. No, it's not. It's a fielder's choice. And it's going to be the old 6-4 put out. Can't get the double play. Sullivan and his speedy legs, we talked about them earlier, gets the job done. They play at first. Slow hit ball. So now we got first and third, one out. Here comes Hank. What did I do wrong there? Carry. Let's go back here. Yeah, Thornberry come up. What just happened here? Casey came in, pitch hit. So Thornberry walked. Redo this. Okay, you got Casey on. Casey up the bat. Casey on first. Carries up the bat. And that was a 28. That's what I did wrong. 28, right? An error on the shortstop. Yeah. So an error on the shortstop. First and third. Wait a second here. Okay. So like I say, it was the old 4-6. Okay. And that brings Sullivan up. Okay, now we got it straight. Now we got it straight. Here's Sullivan with a fly out. Probably a 31. Yeah, fly out the center. And is that going to score anybody? No. They're scared of Mick's arm. They're going to hold. Mick keeps them all there. All righty. Can Hanks drive them in now? And I don't think so. Not with a 28. I think he's going to ground out. And he's going to ground out the short. He'll go over to first. And that's your inning. He's threatened but can't score on Ryan. That'll bring up Boyer. And he'll fly out to left, I believe, on a 31. I think that's left field. That's center field he flies out to. Alrighty. He flies out to center field. And we'll pitch hit for Doran. And who are we going to bring in here for Doran? Okay. That's right. Doran's not up. That's Blanchard that's up. Forgot we did the old double switch. Yeah, old Blanchard's up with one down. And look at this. Johnny, man. Shoo. Got a hold of that one. Out the right field. It could be. It's not. It bangs off the wall. Double to right there. Looked like he was going to get another home run. Blanchard's got one home run on the year. Looked like he was getting two. Alrighty, got a runner on second for Quebec. One down. And a 39. Is that going to be a runner out stealing third? We're overriding that. It's no way Blanchard's trying to steal third. So that's strike one on Tony. 65. That'll be a foul out to the catcher. Here comes Bobby. And they're going to walk Richards. Puts up first and second for Maris. And he's going to fly out to right field. Got under that one a little bit. And that's it for the Yankees here in the eighth. And we got the top of the order up now. Here's Lumpy. And he's going to fly out to center. Mix all over that. And here comes Dick Hauser. One out. 14-3. And they walk Dick Hauser. Orange starting to get tired. Here comes Sebring with a runner on first. And this might be a twin killing here. Nope, fielder's choice. Quebec goes over to first. Can't get the runner at second. Two down, runner on second. And Posada's up now. 54. That's going to end this game. And that's a fly out the Mick. And the Yankees cruise to an easy win. Alrighty, let's check out the box score here. Fans at Yankee Stadium are treated to an offensive show today. Wide margins, final score 14-3. Left no doubt about it. Moose Skyron led the offense with Yankees going 3 for 4 with a walk, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. I tell you, Moose is on fire. And the Yankees is taking on the new team. The Los Angeles Angels is coming to town for their first appearance in Yankee Stadium ever. A's really didn't have much of an offense. Like I say, they was aided by those 2 errors by Quebec. Without that, they wouldn't have had much offense at all. Hauser did drive in a run, walked twice. Sebring had a hit. So did Thornberry. He had that deep drive to center field that was over the monuments out there. Thornberry did. That was an impressive home run. But look at that. Moose Skyron, 3 for 4, scored 3 times, walked once. Shoo. Don't sit near him. He catch your ass on fire as hot as he is. Sure. Now, Mick had a home run today, his first home run of the season. Like I say, Moose has got 3 home runs on the year. Quebec with his first home run. Mantle with his first 2 RBIs of the year also. How about Yogi with 2 more RBIs, up to 5 for the year? They score 14 runs, folks, and they still left 10 on. Walker with 7 earned runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts, and those 2 home runs. And Whitey, he goes 7 innings, 5 hits, only 2 earned runs, 3 total. Struck out 6, walked 4, and gave up that home run to Thornberry. Still, his ERA is only 1.22. Awesome year so far for the chairman of the board. Alrighty, folks. I want to thank Ken Castro. Oh yeah, nice box scores is right, Ken. Yeah, like I say, this game's well worth the money. Oh, thank you, Al. Yeah, hit that like button on your way out of Yankee Stadium. I'd appreciate it. Like I say, check out Al Red Sox fans channel. Like I say, he's been doing a lot of wrestling, boxing, some baseball, a little bit of everything. I got to get back and put some red, white, and blue racing on the channel here. Get that back on the table. Ken Castro stopped by here at Yankee Stadium. Michael Peterson, the New Yorker, now living in Texas. He makes it home, sees the Yankees win. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders. And like Al said, smack that like button. Don't hit it too hard. Don't break your keyboard on your way out of Yankee Stadium. And leave any comments and suggestions in there. Tell me what you think of this Apba digital diamond replay. Until next time, you all take care. Have a great evening.